Greetings and welcome to the Realising Digital Value Playbook. Our mission is that the Realising Digital Value Playbook is a new approach specifically designed for the modern digital society era. It is founded on the principles of benefits realisation. This was originally developed to achieve return on investment from information technology projects. Our playbook is designed to achieve transformational impact and deliver economic, social, cultural and ethical value from digital technology projects. Our team is made up of two co-developers. Dr. Rebecca Casey, the project lead, is a lecturer in Information Systems Management at the Newcastle University Business School. Myself, I am an Emeritus Professor of Information Systems and an academic consultant. I am based at the Northumbria University Newcastle Business School. We have two business schools in Newcastle upon Tyne. They are fairly close to each other and co-located. This gives us a lot of research power and a lot of practical experience, with a lot of collaborative experience with and engagement with industry and the wider society. This makes up the Northeast Universities Triangle, where we have Durham University, Newcastle University and Northumbria University. So we have a lot of expertise and resources to draw upon. Now, a brief historical foundation of benefits realisation management goes back perhaps over 50 years. It's over 50 years of research and practice in this field. I think formally it started within the field of strategic information systems planning, mainly from the States, but then came over to the UK perhaps 30 years ago. So we have a long tradition and a long foundation in this particular area. Unfortunately, a lot of this research perhaps hasn't been inculcated in practice as much as it should have done. So a lot of it remains in academia, but a lot of it does get cascaded through to perhaps the large consultancy organizations, and then individually through various knowledge transfer projects, etc., into industry, and that means the public and the private sectors. The digital innovation challenge, as we see it, is to create innovation and transformation through the use of digital technologies. This is very challenging, but it can also be very rewarding. It is perhaps the biggest challenge that we face in the next 20-30 years. We see the changes all around us and they're very exciting, but sometimes very worrying for people. And what we aim to do is to help you plan your journey through that challenging environment. Our motivations are to make digital technologies work efficiently, effectively, efficaciously, ethically, and elegantly. What do we mean by that? Well, efficiently, we want to get value for money. And we want things to work smarter and quicker. Effectively, well, we want capability. We want to produce new things to come out of technology. So new things that we can do, and perhaps these are things that we've never thought about before. Efficaciously, well, that means going back to basics. Just making sure that the technology does what it was originally intended to do. Nothing perhaps sometimes too fancy in some cases, but it actually gives immense value in terms of social, cultural and ethical value to an organization, and notwithstanding the economic value as well. Ethically is very important these days because of artificial intelligence and machine learning are changing the game. Sometimes we don't know how decisions are made by technology. Just think of your doctor's practice. Sometimes they look at their screen and they're getting advice there from a computer program. Sometimes we don't know how that advice is actually created, who's programmed it, and how much of an evidence base there is that lies behind it. We have to be critical about these things and understand them. And lastly, elegantly, which means that users can use technology seamlessly. Perhaps the benchmark for this, the gold standard, is Amazon. How many people know how easy Amazon is to use to just purchase something with 1 or 2 clicks? Maybe we should all aim for that kind of elegance at the end of the day. The playbook, as we've devised it, can be used in mode 1, like a guidebook or methodology, in a kind of prescriptive way. So you can follow the methodology through the guidebook in 5 stages. And this will help you produce a realising digital value plan, and also perhaps guide you through a life cycle, which then perhaps integrates or merges into your business case, or it can be used after an implementation of IT or digital system to help you extract the value from that system, perhaps that's not been achieved in its original intentions. In terms of the other way that we can use the playbook is mode 2, where you use it in context where needed. So you see the particular challenges throughout the life cycle of your digital project, and you can bring in templates and bring in methods and bring in techniques as and when they are needed. But you decide, you're the master of that, and perhaps with a little bit of facilitative or consultative advice, we can help you or handhold or guide you to be able to do that effectively. Hopefully you'll enjoy using the guidebook and the playbook. So we'll leave you there, and at each stage we'll produce a short video introduction telling you how to use the various tools and techniques that we display, and the links and the follow-up that you can do afterwards. Thank you.